Welcome to our 5 on 5. Pleased to be joined today by Tom Lorish, the CEO at Medford's Providence Medford Medical Center. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
Thanks for coming in. So obviously I mentioned the hospital that you oversee, but you oversee more than just the hospital here in Southern Oregon.
Well, I'm responsible for the entire service area. So that includes home and community services, our medical group, and our hospital.
Okay, and through how much of Southern Oregon does that include? Everything south of Eugene?
Yeah, more or less. So the 7 counties in Southern Oregon, from Douglas, Coos, Curry, Jackson, Josephine, Siskiyou, and Del Norte would be kind of our traditional service area.
Okay, and you live in Portland, so you're down here a couple days a week.
Yes.
And how does that work? Because you also have another job for Providence statewide.
Yes, I'm a chief executive for physician strategy and outreach. So that has allowed me to travel throughout the state, working with Providence and working with the providers throughout the state, and positioned me for this job here. I like to say I wake up every day thinking about Medford, but 6 days I'm waking up in Portland, and 1 or 2 days a week I'm waking up here in Medford.
I like that. Okay, so it's obviously mid-December now, and it's always a good chance to kind of reflect on 2019. What is happening? What happened this year at Providence?
Well, I've been blessed to be part of a great team. Providence is a great organization and has a long history here in Medford. Since 1911, we first built our first hospital here in Medford. So it's great to be back here, to be working here. We just finished our Festival of the Trees, and that's been a great event. We raised about $700,000 with that event. This year going towards palliative care. So the commitment to the community, what we've done with our medical group, access to care, all make me very proud to be able to lead the organization here.
Good to hear. What about 2020? What does that year hold for Providence, specifically here in Southern Oregon?
Well, one of the things that I'd like people to know is that Providence is also an insurance company. And so with the recent announcement of a letter of intent with Care Oregon, Providence will, in some measure, insure 1 in 4 Oregonians, many of them here in Southern Oregon as well. And so when you're looking at insurance, you want to keep people healthy, because by having a healthy population, you pay less money to health care, premiums are less. And as an organization and as the largest employer in Oregon, we want insurance rates to be as low as possible so that we can be part of economic growth in the communities we serve. It's very hard to grow a business if your health insurance costs are so high. So we really want to focus on the health of the community, and I think that's very important. So our medical group will begin to continue to focus on health, and we really want to keep people out of the hospital. So we'll be developing an ambulatory surgery center. We have urgent care locations for people to go to. And so what I want to see is access to care, what I call on the phone, in the home, in the clinic, in the ambulatory center, and then lastly in the hospital. No one really wants to go to the hospital. And if we can keep you and the community healthy, it's good for business, it's good for our health plan, it's at the end of the day good for our organized integrated delivery system here in Oregon that includes the medical group, home and community services, and our hospital. Does that make sense?
It does, yeah, interesting. It's far beyond the hospital, as you're saying. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break. Much more in just a moment. Stay with us.
Okay.
Welcome back to our 5 on 5. Again, we're here with Tom Lorish, the CEO at Medford's Providence Medford Medical Center. It seems like a big part of population health, that idea is establishing a relationship with primary care providers. Are Providence providers accepting new patients?
Absolutely, and I think that's a key point. We're continuing to grow in order to service the community. And so our locations have appointments available. You can go online to providence.org to find that, and also call any of our clinics, and we are available and have open availability for patients. And again, in order to keep patients out of the hospital, we want to see them in the clinic. We want to help the community be healthy, and that's really what population health is.
And as we started the interview talking about your responsibilities in Portland and here, I know how busy you are while you're here. It's good to see you. Thanks very much for doing this.
Thank you.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back.